Robert Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Norway, and they take on England.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Here's how Norway will begin the game. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Sander Berge in central midfield. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. So the ball is rolling. The first half of this game underway. Fredrik Aursnes. Christopher Ayer. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Can he finish? And that's a super effort and a terrific save. Almost right off the bat. Trying to deliver it accurately and clearing his lines. Fredrik Aursnes. And played the pass well.
Yeah, such a good passer of the ball.
Just the challenge that was required. Incisive ball. Now opening things up. Oh, it might be. There it is. And just the ideal start.
Well, let's have another look at this, because he does really well to pick the right pass here, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
1-0 then. Aursnes. Alexander Sørloth. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Stones. Now Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Bellingham. Harry Kane. Maybe the ideal pass. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Berge. Now Haaland. Good-looking pass. Useful cross towards the near post. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Reece James. And now Stones. Gordon. Stones. And good anticipation. Martin Ødegaard. Christopher Ayer. Julian Riosson. Berge with it. Good passage of play.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And a lot to like about this attack. And this represents a great chance to score. It's a fierce effort. Oh, a magnificent hit from there. And unfortunate to be denied by the woodwork.
Well, good technique. He hit it with such power, and you're absolutely right. He's so unlucky.
Anderson. James. And Bellingham. Clever defending. Really fine play to keep possession.
He uses his body so well, doesn't he?
Beautiful pass. Well, you've got to conclude that it was completely overhit. Berge. And possibilities here. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Konsa. Kane. Declan Rice. And now Stones. O'Reilly. Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Thoughtful play. There's the shot. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Getting in there to intercept.
Read it really well.
Declan Rice. It's with Ødegaard. Erling Haaland. Attack looks promising. Played into the box. And that's handled without any trouble at all. James. Kane. Declan Rice. Oh, nice ball over the top. England struggling to keep hold of it. Useful position they're in. Textbook defending inside the box. Julian Riasson. Fredrik Aursnes. Attractive build-up. Could play it in. Is it going to be? Bellingham! They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
Berge. Aursnes. Berge. Fredrik Aursnes. Ayer. And a top. He's in with a chance. Declan Rice. Marvellous piece of skill. Exploiting the wide area. Martin Ødegaard. Could be threatening. So a throw in here. Well, possibilities in the centre. Taking care of business defensively here. Oh, this looks useful. Fredrik Aursnes. Well, this could really help the cause. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. Useful cross towards the near post. Well, it's actually ended up being easy meat for the keeper. Stones. Elliot Anderson. An alert intervention. Promising attack, this. And let's give credit to the defending. Oh, fancy footwork. Might do damage on the break. Well, it looked so promising, but it all comes to nothing. Berge. Nice sequence, this. And passing it through. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Jude Bellingham. Berge. And support available. Oh, chance perhaps. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Elliot Anderson. Esri Konsa. Now with James. Madueke. Now Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Might lead to a chance. High quality defending. Berge. Now opening things up. Erling Haaland! A goal! As they cut into their advantage. Still plenty of life in this match.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. O'Reilly. And now Stones. Declan Rice. And Bellingham. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, good-looking run. Can they fashion a chance? Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Quick counter could be on. And Norway will get the throw in. Riasson. Julian Riasson. On the offensive. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, that one has promise. So over the byline and a goal kick here. And that's great work to keep it in play. Anderson. Stones. Quite happy to sit deep, but that can have its risks. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
They got everything right there.
Berge. Now Holland. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? Not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. Jordan Pickford. Elliot Anderson. Konsa. Now with Bellingham. Harry Kane. Not the pass he had in mind. That's a good-looking pass. Decent idea. Magnificent stuff. And quite the comeback from 2 goals down.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
So on with the game, and what a game! Can you believe this? Good pressure to win it back. Jude Bellingham released it nicely. Elliot Anderson. Opportunity here. Bellingham! Well, a suspect piece of finishing when all is said and done.
And he'll be thinking about that for quite some while. That's a tame finish.
Martin Ødegaard. Fredrik Aursnes. Nicely constructed. Aursnes. And an astute piece of defending. And England being afforded too much space. Bellingham. Oh, good idea. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Referee spotting the transgression. Smart defending. Advantage played. Now the counter-attack looks on. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Fine cross into the middle. Well, he would love to have that header back. Oh, rather than stop play immediately, the referee waited and now decides on a yellow card. Anderson. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Declan Rice. And Norway with the ball again. Martin Ødegaard. Holland. Interesting pass. Julian Riasson. Flowing here. Chance to put them in front. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively.
Well, as you can see, this has been a fairly open contest. Chances at both ends, plenty of good attacking play, and it's been really entertaining.
Harry Kane. Showing a good reading of the game. Stones. Anderson. Now with Bellingham. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Anderson. Really good challenge. Martin Ødegaard. And bursting forward. And that's comfortably gathered. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Anthony Gordon. And now Stones. Harry Kane. Fine build-up play. Really nice ball. Could be threatening. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Jude Bellingham. And the pass keeps them going. The delivery. Still pressure. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Haaland. And in the perfect position to read it. Anderson. Konsa. Elliot Anderson. Now with James. Bellingham. Reece James. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Ezri Konsa. Anderson. Now with James. Martin Ødegaard. Alexander Sørloth. And firing it. Oh, great save! Now sending it in. A chance then for the respective managers. Teams back in position, second half underway. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Exploiting the wide area. And passing it through. Oh, but he's done brilliantly to cut it out. Declan Rice. Anderson. Rice with it. Elliot Anderson. Now with James. Berge. It's with Ødegaard. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Anthony Gordon. And a useful cross. Well, the keeper wasn't fooled by it at all, in actual fact. Esri Konsa. Noni Madueke. Konsa. Elliot Anderson. Madueke. Not the pass he had in mind. Aursnes. Playing with a flow and intensity. But really sticking to their task defensively. Throw in to Norway. The cross is on. Quick break could be on. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Oh, quick and slick.
Yeah, they're so hard to play against.
Elliot Anderson. Jude Bellingham. Not quite the accuracy he was looking for. That'll be a goal kick. Berge. Could be troublesome. Could cross it in here. Will it go in? Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
On with the game then. 3-2. What will happen next? Konsa. Elliot Anderson. And now Stones. James. Stones. Rice with it. Gordon. And keeping possession. Room to roam on the wing for England. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Alexander Sørloth. Counter-attacking possibilities. Can they profit from this? Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
Yeah, they really did look solid on that occasion. Really good defending.
Elliot Anderson. Bellingham. Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Good-looking move. Anderson. And played the pass well. This could be the equaliser. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. Fredrik Aursnes. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Played into the box. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. That's a good-looking ball. He fancies it. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Anderson. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Rice with it. Nice ball to switch the point of attack. Intercepted effortlessly. And defensive play to be applauded. O'Reilly. Konsa. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Esri Konsa. Reece James. Ayer. Now Haaland. It's a weighted pass. Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, every time he gets near the ball, you sense that danger, don't you?
So making the substitution now. Danger building. Just couldn't drop his guard even for a fleeting moment under pressure there, the keeper. Saka. Elliot Anderson. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm.
They're just too passive with their defending now.
Harry Kane. Rice with it. This looks interesting. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Stones. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Attacking possibilities for England. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Erling Haaland. Martin Ødegaard. Can they set up a chance? Oh, strong hands to push it clear. Excellent goalkeeping. O'Reilly. Anderson. Bukayo Saka. Can they open them up? Options in the middle. Thoughtful play. Interception to snuff out the danger. Could be a chance to break. Well, had no intention of losing out. Flowing here. And that is offside. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Elliot Anderson. And Norway regaining possession. Well, not the best clearance. A bit disappointing in the end. Harry Kane. Now in a more than decent position. And threading it through. Bellingham. Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Bukayo Saka. Declan Rice. Elliot Anderson. Rashford unable to hold it. Haaland. Plenty of support here. To put them ahead. Well, got right behind it and crucially turned it out of the danger area. Berge. 20 minutes to go. Well, that one has promise. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Out of play. England throw-in coming up. Bellingham. Now with James. And conceding the throw-in. O'Reilly. Passes like that, very much in his repertoire.
Well, done quickly. That's a very good tactic.
Anderson. That's a well-struck pass. Harry Kane waits. But it just petered out. And over the touchline for what will be a Norway throw. Well, Norway couldn't retain the ball. Now, who can he play it to? Oh, useful ball. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Anderson. Elliot Anderson. On to Saka. Harry Kane. Now, what can England do from this position? Good visualisation and execution. To put them ahead. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, let's take another look. And it doesn't come much closer than this, does it? He just squeezed it in off that post. Very good finish.
So back underway here. Can they hold on to their lead? And space for them here on the flank. And a fine cross. Ødegaard. And that's comfortably gathered. Jude Bellingham. James. Bukayo Saka. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing.
It's too easy for them to keep possession here.
Harry Kane. Well, the threat could be there. Kane in position. More confident play. James. Not a passing sequence that's easy on the eye. Rashford. Textbook defending inside the box. And a substitution in the offing. Declan Rice. Anderson. And return to Rice. Bellingham! And it really was on for him.
Yeah, that would have put them in a great position there.
Martin Ødegaard. Berge. That's a good-looking ball. Well, still pushing forward. It's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Now they can reorganise.
Yeah, good decision. Just get it away.
Rashford. Guehi. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well, disappointing end to the move. Anderson. Fredrik Aursnes. Threading it. Well, it looked like it might lead to something very positive indeed, but a useful interception. Esri Konsa. Saka. Anderson. Passing it around. Can they see this out?
Yeah, they're just running the clock down here.
Harry Kane. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. And did just enough defensively. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Anderson. Now Harry Kane. Oh, quick and slick. And players waiting in the centre. And intercepting it. Quick break could be on. Well, no time to waste. Can they find an equaliser? A routine save. Elliot Anderson. Kane. Showing a good reading of the game. Alexander Sørloth. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Maybe dangerous here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Bellingham. Now Harry Kane. Jude Bellingham. That's a good ball. The defender doing his job. Always likely to be given as a foul. And he whips it in. Alexander Sørloth. Christopher Ayer. Haaland. Now still pressing for a goal here. And beyond the last defender, offside. And they're making a change. James. Elliot Anderson. Declan Rice. Now Harry Kane. That's a lovely ball. That's a nice looking ball. Up a disappointing dead end. Haaland. Björkan. Fredrik Aursnes. It's with Ødegaard. Ayer. Riasson. And the ball with Sørloth. Christopher Ayer. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Well, that one has promise. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. And after the cross, a tremendous block. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Getting in there to intercept. So a throw in here. And options in the centre. Well, the post got in the way. Thoughtful play. And a decent delivery. Now opening things up. And there goes the final whistle. Very acceptable from an England point of view. A victory here. Your thoughts on that?